No, KF, it's just my sound. Without the sound, I can't hear them. So, anyways, guys, we got 10 seconds to go. Keeping an eye on TLRY, Netflix, AMRN, and NBEV very closely. All right, I'm long AMRN. Just entered long AMRN. So currently long AMRN with 3,000 shares here on the first 1 minute candle. Average is 1233. Not the best. It is starting to spike to the upside. A lot of volume on it. With the way that it was breaking to the upside, thought we'd have a good chance at popping up here. So currently holding long. I'm hoping this doesn't roll over on me. That would be a tragedy. All right, not a tragedy. It would just suck. So yeah, already pulling back. Still testing these levels. So we'll see how this pans out. And it's breaking down. That's what it looks like, at least. All right, still holding this $12 level, kind of bouncing. If it starts breaking down 12, I'm going to take the hit. There it goes, breaking 12, all out. So tried the first 1 minute candle for a run, failed. So took a $1,000 loss already today. Not fun. The stock JONE is starting to kind of push really strong here. Watching the stock JONE, see what it does. Has a little bit of volume. All right, I'm long on JONE. Looks like it's going to spike a little here, so I'm currently long on the stock JONE. Looking to see it get up over 1050 and over the previous high candle here. Volume is increasing, and there it goes, running. Nice. Still holding long. We just kind of pushed up on this first candle. See if we get a little more push here. Nice. JONE running. Come on. Over 11 would be beautiful. All right. Just took off majority of my shares there on JONE as it broke up. Oh, charts. Oh, look at AMRN starting to run there. Still holding JONE long. All right, all out of JONE for a nice win. Look at that. So salty about AMRN. So recovered my losses there and fully. AMRN squeezed like crazy. How shameful. So that sucks. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Got shook out on that first 1 minute candle. That sucked. That's no fun. So anyways, as you can see, I was correct. Big, massive push there. So I'm gonna wait for JONE to pull back, or not JONE. Sorry, I'm gonna wait for AMRN to pull back. Look to get long on it. We already went through a big push, so after this pulls back, we'll probably try for a second attempt, at least on this run, I would think. Had to be more of a quick in and out trade on it. Still got sellers coming in, smacking it down. Big pullback here on it. Holy cow. I should have took that 9 bounce. So just waiting here on AMRN, being patient. So AMD is starting to kind of spike a little bit. Oh, NBEV picking back up. Oh, missed that little pop there. All right, I'm long NBEV here. Just hopped in long NBEV, looking for it to keep pushing for a break over 5. Would be ideal. Ooh, and there goes AMRN trying to squeeze up a little bit. So currently long NBEV with 10,000 shares, looking for a break over $5 would be ideal. NBEV at 5, a lot of sellers here. Okay, I'm downsizing majority of my position. Too many sellers at 5, so I took off most of it. So nice little win there. Not a ton with 10,000 shares, but looking to get over 5. We're going over 5. Oh, I thought we were going to break 5 there. Over 5. I added for the break over 5, so in 6,000 shares long. Boom, there goes a break over 5. And I'll just take it off there for nice little win, get myself back up here in the green. Do anticipate we're going to get some sellers here at that break over 5. So it's going to pull back, let it pull back, look for maybe a new entry. So okay. Not too bad so far. AMRN's got like a little funky pattern going. Actually, I kind of like what it's doing. Could be setting up for like a nice break here. Oh, I guess I was right. So I'm gonna hold off on NBEV. I don't want to chase that up any more than I kind of already did. Just anticipated the strength on it. So did a little bit of a chase there on the way up, and that's why I was quick to get out with the profit that I had. So just gonna wait for that to pull back, maybe set up for something else. Watching Netflix here. Netflix could be going for like a red to green move here. Looks pretty strong. Well, I want to say pretty strong. It's okay, right? Okay right now on Netflix. All right, Netflix is looking strong. I'm going to go on to Netflix here. It's a big push it already had. I don't really want to chase that up. Going to be watching that closely. Massive pullback there on NBEV. Keeping just a close eye here on AMRN to see if it channels into a little bit of a bullish pennant. Netflix is starting to push to the upside. Keep an eye on Netflix. Might be getting ready to buy here on AMRN. Starting to look a little strong. All right, I'm long AMRN. Oh, almost got over 13 there. So yeah, I'm long AMRN. Looking for the break over 13. Struggling so far. A lot of buyers coming in there. Pushing the candle back up. That's what we want to see. I'm long 3,000 with an average of $12.99. Looking to get over $13. Over 13 is going to lead to a nice pop. Come on, give us that. Give us the push over 13. Let's go. So lame. So lame. So I'll take a hit here if we can't get back up and over 13. It's also arguable that maybe it needed some more time to get over 13, but that was a good looking push there. Now it's starting to roll. Yep. All right, I'm taking it off. Take the loss there. Sucks. Almost had the break over 13. Oh, boy. So all out of AMRN, no break of 13. Lame. Well, up 126 bucks on the day. Fantastic. What's this 5-minute chart look like here? It's okay. Not bad. So Netflix kind of rolled over there. Couldn't successfully break up for a full-on red to green move. Be careful on NBEV. Looks very close to rolling over for a short. Yeah, I was just a little late to every party here today on stocks. So far, haven't really had any really great trades. Okay trades, but nothing really, really good. All right, you know what? First attempt on AMRN at the 50 moving average. Might scalp a bounce trade here. Just broke right through. Yep. So currently scalping AMRN for hopefully a move up closer to the VWAP. Yep, tiny little win there for like 200 bucks, AMRN. Yeah, AMRN's getting active to the point where I'm going to watch it here for a bounce. Bounce at low a day would make sense. All right, I'm longing AMRN. It's just over the 200 moving average. It's kind of bouncing just before low a day. I would anticipate we're going to get like a little bit of a low a day bounce here. So I am long with 3,500 shares. Super active right now. There's nobody's winning the battle just yet. It's back and forth. So I'm looking for this. Yep, there it goes. Up and over. So just sold majority of my position there on AMRN. Just kind of getting sold back down. See if this candle starts to go green. Get a little bit more of a push off this 50 moving average up. All right, struggling. All right, all out there. So nice little win of about 400 or 500 bucks there in AMRN on that scalp play to the upside. Nice. All right, so I'm sitting up $986 profit on the day so far. Couple trades, kind of iffies back and forth. Yeah, there is probably the big push I was really wanting on AMRN there, but that's okay. So far, some okay trading. Not super proud about it. Not going to pride myself. It's been back and forth for me. If you haven't nailed any monsters or anything like that, we'll be watching AMRN now short bias. I'm already hesitating on this trigger. Should have been pulling that trigger for the shortest way long ago, but I didn't. So I'm going to give it a second. I'm turning short bias here on AMRN. Nice, Scott. Yeah, my calls they've been all right today. Haven't been the best, but we're getting there. We're starting to get back into the groove here. So going to be watching AMRN short here. It is still trending up theoretically from all the lows, but if this thing starts to break down, it should be a pretty good sell off. Okay, so right now AMRN's rejecting the 50 moving average. Okay, it's back up over the 50. So still watching this AMRN for a short play. That's a pretty strong opening candle right there, that 1 minute candle. That's actually kind of strong. It's got to stay down. Yeah, buyers are trying to keep this thing up heavy. If it doesn't roll over here soon, there's going to be a little bit of a short squeeze, probably up to the VWAP. Yeah, kind of a head and shoulders on NBEV there. The right shoulder isn't quite as high as the left shoulder pre-market, so it's kind of. So let's see. All right, I'm getting short on AMRN, currently short AMRN. Starting to kind of roll back down, looking for it to break down here on the below the 200 moving average, start selling off below the 948 candle, which it's trying to do right now. It needs to get below 1227. A lot of sellers coming in. It's still struggling to break down. Give it a second here. Come on. Oh, these buyers are ridiculous right now. Nope, go the other way. Come on. That's breaking to the upside. Still below the 50, kind of rejecting the 50. Might have to take the trade off for a loss here in a second. If it doesn't roll, still struggling to break down. Let's go. Come on. Oh, so if it starts breaking, it's going to go through like a little bit of a panic to the downside here, and it should be a nice little pay. I'll be looking to take off majority of my shares as soon as we get the first big initial drop on it. That is if it breaks down. It's still struggling to break here. The buyers are just kind of ridiculous right now. Jeez. Yeah, that's just not cool. All right, I'm all out of AMRN. It was just failing that breakdown. It's just becoming stupid at this point. So it just took about a $250, $250, $300 loss there on that. So still up $700 on the day. Took me a few more trades than I would have liked to. Kind of trading choppy. So I'm going to sit back, wait till something actually sets up that looks really good, I guess. NBEV kind of breaking to the upside here. See, there goes the squeeze as I expected. That's why I was out way ahead of that thing. See that squeeze on AMRN? That's exactly why I got out. Don't play the hoping game. Just trade the way you should, and you should be okay. GBR kind of breaking here to the upside a little bit. So that is a perfect example where the Bulls won over the battle on the Bears. And I was a Bear and got out before the Bulls won too much. GBR is breaking to the upside pretty strong right now. Not going to trade that. It's already overextended. All right. So now that AMRN has broken so much to the upside, we have new trend lines that could then possibly lead into a bullish pennant for the day. Could have a super strong break here. We'll see. It's going to start pulling back, and that's probably going to be our first trend line to the upside, and then we'll have one going like this from low a day and up. So this thing didn't want to fully break down. That started a short squeeze, and now we're going to start a channel just like this. So around the 10 o'clock area, we should have some type of movement taking place. Netflix is creating higher lows and lower highs. It's channeling to the downside right now. So you can draw trend lines from high a day on it at 371.37 going down. And you can draw a trend line from low a day at 366.21 going up. And we're soon to have some movement on it at about 9:58 here in a second or two. A couple minutes, we'll have some movement on Netflix. So look at Netflix right now. I'll put it up on the screen. Oh, what says DDD? CTL. Yeah, not a fan of the long play here on AMRN. It's just it's just not the good setup. It'll probably pop a little bit, but I imagine it would probably get faked out. I mean, that's just not really that's not an A1 long setup, really. And people are just getting FOMO on this now. I'll wait for it to do a legitimate pullback or something. Here we go. Look at Netflix. That's NFLX. See, Netflix is trying to break to the upside right now. I think it's just too soon. And personally, it's kind of rolled down. I haven't seen Tesla in weeks. What is that thing doing? Probably is being garbage. Yeah, Tesla's just garbage right now. It always is. NBEV just got smoked. Could watch for like a little bit of a bounce. NBEV. Yeah, if NBEV got smoked all the way down to like 420, then I'd probably trade a bounce on it. But other than that, not crazy about it. I want a long AMRN, but it's just not. I mean, it's kind of it's okay, I guess. Not really, though. All right, I'm watching Netflix short. I'm getting short Netflix. Just shorted Netflix, 150 shares. Again, Netflix is kind of channeling, starting to break down a little bit. So going to be holding here short 150 shares, anticipating this is where we're going to start dropping. Maybe one more candle, but I would anticipate we'll probably start dropping here on Netflix. Okay, now that NBEV or not NB, sorry, AMRN kind of dropped, recovered back towards the highs, you could argue that it might be, performing into somewhat of a small cup and handle pattern at this point where it's going to roll over a little bit, then come back up. So just going to be keeping an eye on that. So far, the trade here on Netflix not rolling over as I would hope for. Now we're probably going to squeeze because a lot of people probably shorted that candle as along with myself. So I'll give it a second here. Yeah, I might have been on the wrong side of this move, that's for sure. That's what it kind of looks like now. So AMRN heading back towards high a day. Let's see if we kind of get some. I'm assuming we're going to see some resistance there on it now. Yeah, I'm taking off Netflix. It's not doing the move I anticipate. It's going the opposite way. So just took it off. So, anyways, we'll end our day down there, or not down. Sorry, we're gonna end our day up $600. So, okay, trading. Actually, not really good trading. It's all right. Just had a few good trades. Was able to cut losses quickly enough on majority of the trades here today. Anyways, we'll call it there on the video. So, thank you guys once again for tuning in here on YouTube as always, and stay tuned for the next one.